Okay, Guy Pearce going into a prison in outer space to save the president's daughter. This is my review of Lockout. I really like this movie. Some things really disappointed me about the film. I was going in with high expectations and I didn't come out with that great of a film. But what can I say about the plot is that guy's name is Snow. He's a CIA agent framed for murder, and to clear him of his charges of murder and stealing government secrets, he must save the president's daughter from this prison station that she's in on a goodwill mission. Guy Pearce's character, he was awesome. I love his obnoxious attitude. All his one-liners were great. I don't understand, why is she up in this station? Well, she's up there as a diplomat to question the prisoners, the warden and the staff, about rumors of prison abuses and experiments on prisons. Some prisoners can end up with dementia under stasis. She believes that these experiments are being done in order to figure out how would stasis work on astronauts. And also a space company was one of the main things that paid for the place, so it's financing her mission to go up there, so I don't really care if they messed up that body. But why does it have to be the president's daughter? That feels forced. That's be her, that's the damsel in distress. Couldn't it be someone that's less important to the president? It doesn't make sense that it has to be the president's daughter. And the character is hot. She's played by Maggie Grace, who was in Taken, and another movie that was done by the same director. It shows this director has a very small supply of actors. He likes to reuse the same actor over and over again for the same type of part. And the other reason why Snow is going to the station is to find his friend Mace, who's one of the inmates in this station. He knows where the government secrets are that he is sent to retrieve, and he's got to find Mace, get him out of the station, find out where the briefcase is that has the government secrets in, and bring him back to the government. And I felt that was good, but I didn't totally understand. How did Mace end up in this space station so quickly? Because the beginning happened very quickly, and I guess you could say in movie time that's kind of like a day, where in our time it's like 20 minutes, and I just didn't understand how did Mace end up in this station so quickly. What happened to do the judiciary system, the trials? Does he have to go through a trial or anything like that? Or maybe they got rid of the judiciary system in this future. And when we find Mace, his mind is affected by the stasis. He cannot think clearly. He speaks in what seems to be nonsense. He sounds like Rain Man, pretty much. A story like this is not good unless it has a good villain. We got two villains in this movie. We got an inmate that's the brains of the breakout, Alex, played by Vince Regan. He was pretty good, but he's not a villain you just love to hate. And then we got Heidel, his brother, played by Joseph Yogan, a very insane guy, and he was okay, but again, he is not someone you love to hate because he's a henchman, and he's not the big villain, and the big villain is not that great of a villain, so these villains are forgettable. Who cares about these villains? These villains they're not well developed. I thought the special effects were great. I think the gravity generator scene, there's a space battle in the climax, that's very cool. So basically, the movie was good. I was hoping this movie could be a 10 out of 10, or maybe even a 9 out of 10, but it didn't get up that high, and I felt that if I was going to put it in an 8 out of 10, it would be underrated. So this is an 8.5 out of 10. That's the best rating I can give it. And that's my review of Lockout.